Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a freestyle fighter with a record of 4-2. Standing 6 foot tall, weighing 175.8 pounds. He fights for Second Fight Science, and he's sponsored by Meat Truck International. Ladies and gentlemen, from Hamilton, Ohio, give it up for Keith Cunagin. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, his fighting style is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Thai boxing. He has a professional record of 6 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Standing 6 foot tall, weighing 172.8 pounds. He fights for Team McVicker out of Terre Haute, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Keith the Banana Smetana.
And here we go with our first pro bout of the night at 175. Keith Cunagin, 4-2 versus Keith Smetana, 5-2.
I'm gonna go with Keith on this one.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Shane. I'm gonna put my money on Keith.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see who wins.
Yeah.
Smetana in the red corner and Cunagin in the blue corner. Smetana, a very, very versed fighter here, as well as Cunagin. Both these guys, between the two of them, have 13 pro fights. Smetana slated to fight in Brazil in his next fight.
Very nice takedown.
Smetana was sent to Brazil to fight thanks to Mike Camp, the multi-talented, multi-versed matchmaker extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire.
He sends them everywhere. Looks like back up to our feet here. Cunagin pushing the action here a little bit, and Smetana responding.
And what's the background on these guys? Do you know?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, me neither.
Cunagin has fought at the LFC before, and this is Smetana's re-entry into the LFC. He's fought in the earlier LFC events, and both these guys are well-versed, good fighters, and like I said, Smetana on his way to Brazil after he fights here, so he's definitely looking to pull off a win here.
Looking for a guillotine right here, too.
Cunagin trying to finish the takedown here. Smetana has a pretty good takedown defense there and stays on his feet.
Good job by walking up the cage there, get back to his feet. Looks like Keith's winning this fight.
It does. Smetana is kind of a sleeper guy. He just kind of maintains an even kill pace, and before you know it, he's beating you.
Yeah, failed attempt at a hip toss there.
Again, Smetana wins the match for tattoos, so we'll see if the tougher guy with tattoos will win this time or not.
Actually, we're going by Sean McCorkle's rules, it's the other way around.
Is that right?
The guy with the most tattoos loses.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Cunagin again, more than willing to stand up, it looks like, with Smetana. Both fighters having trouble taking each other down, so looks like they're going to stay on their feet for a few minutes here.
Yeah, it looks like Cunagin's pretty comfortable standing up. He's got good form on his hands. Footwork looks pretty decent. A little high on that takedown attempt.
Smetana, one of those guys who outside the cage doesn't strike you as a really tough guy, a fighter in the cage. Gets a takedown there. Real calm and cool and shy kind of guy, but as they say, when they hit the cage, the switch turns. Smetana working from the top here on Cunagin to end the round here.
I think this is a 5-minute fight, a 5-minute round.
You're right. We're going to keep going.
It's a pro bout.
That's right.
It's okay. That first pro fight is always tough to adjust.
I bet either one of those fighters would have enjoyed a break there at 3 minutes.
I think it was our producer's fault, though.
It might have been.
It's like Smetana, continues to stay on top. He's got Cunagin up against him. Looks like he's going for a Darce choke. I don't think he's going to be able to get that in, though. He's got that arm in, which is, I think, an anaconda. You know, typically I stay away from things that I don't want to be wrong
Looks
on.
like he's got it in pretty deep there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's really that effective to me. Looks like he's really just burning his arms out more than anything. I could be wrong, though. We'll see.
It's got to take a lot out of him, and he kind of puts himself in a vulnerable
And he's
position.
out of it and actually in a worse position.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. He looked like he was pretty vulnerable there. Now Cunagin kind of raining down some punches on him with some elbows there, and they're back up to their feet.
Yeah, Cunagin needs to pick the pace up a little bit. You know, I've got him down in this fight. Not sure what his corner's saying to him, but they really need to tell him to turn this up so he can, you know, come out on top on this round. And we got 30 seconds left in this 5-minute round. Nice elbow.
Looks like we're probably going to make it out of this round into round 2, and Smetana still trying to work something there against the cage. Cunagin doing a good job of keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Cunagin, you know, like I said, he really needs to, you know, turn it up. He needs to work his distance, you know, come in and out. And, you know, he lets him up off of that cage, which, you know, he pushes him right back in. Lands a couple knees before we're going to end the round.
Not a super exciting round, but they're both definitely busy. I don't know, I kind of give the edge to Smetana.
I'd have to agree. He got the takedown. He had the submission attempts. I think he controlled the fight a little bit better.
And as a reminder to everybody, our next
give it
event
up for
is
the
going to be on
beautiful
June
Christy.
15th. That'd be the LFC 53. And at that event, we'll be having the final bout of the Tachi tourney. Tonight we have the semifinals. And Tom McKenna, Chris Collins, Chico Camus, and Alp Ozkilic are in that. And the 2 winners will meet at LFC 53 in the finale. So that should be pretty exciting.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see tonight, and I can't wait for the finals.
It's going to be good for somebody. They're going to get a contract to go fight out in California. Again, courtesy of our matchmaker, Mike Camp, put that together. And
in conjunction with Jeremy Lachau of Tachi Palace Fights.
Correct. Looks like we're getting ready to start round 2 here. These guys seem to be in pretty decent shape. Don't seem to be overly winded. Cunagin shows a little bit maybe of being winded, but we'll see how this round starts off here.
Looks like both fighters want to, you know, keep it standing, try to work their distance. Cunagin comes out on top on that exchange.
I'm going to go back up against the cage here. Nice elbow by Cunagin there. A couple nice punches there from Smetana. Looks like
Going for the takedown there. Backed out of it.
you know, the thing is that these guys, it doesn't look like they're getting a lot accomplished, but they both have pretty decent defense, and it makes it much harder, obviously, for your opponent to land or to get a takedown or anything. When you're both versed in defense. That was a poor takedown attempt by Cunagin.
Yeah, I think, I don't even know what that was. I don't even know if that was a takedown or...
Looks like there's a tap. Oh, I think Cunagin, looks like he maybe hurt his wrist there. He might have popped his wrist on that takedown attempt, and looked like Smetana was hesitant to punch him once he was on top there.
Yeah, that was, I didn't see what happened. I'm definitely interested to see you know, what's going on. He definitely looks like he's in pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the official time and decision, which is brought to you by Bangtown. 103 in round number 2, your winner by tap out, Keith the